Welcome to the Capital City Saints, your home for St. Paul Saints baseball. Every week, we're bringing you the stories, highlights, biggest moments, and the personalities that make this team one of the most entertaining in baseball. From CHS Field to every stop along the season, we're celebrating the players, the fans, and the tradition that makes the Saints baseball unlike anything else.
Welcome into the Capital City Saints, your one-stop shop for everything St. Paul Saints baseball. If you are a Saints fan, or maybe you're a Twins fan looking for some minor league entertainment and info here, please leave a like and subscribe down below. The Saints just wrapped up their series against the Omaha Storm Chasers in Omaha, where they split that series. That brings their record to 61-46 on the season. That is second in the International League. The first half record, they went 42-32. That was tied for fourth in the International League. Their second half record is 19-14. That's fifth right now. We got to win the second half to make the playoffs. Their offense is sitting at a 260 batting average, which is seventh. Their on-base percentage is 352, which is tied for sixth. Slugging percentage is 472, which is first. On-base plus slugging is 824, which is second in the International League. The runs scored is 614, which is second. They've hit 177 home runs, which is first. I believe that is still first or close to first in all of baseball, not just the AAA level. Stolen bases, they have had 93 stolen bases, which is 16th. Again, makes sense that number is a little lower in the rankings, just because they if they're hitting that many home runs, that means there's less of an opportunity for them to have stolen bases on the year with just less base runners. The team ERA is 5.11, which is 15th. Their whip is a 1.49, which is 12th. So again, the offense has been carrying them here in the this season, with just some of the Twins' struggles on the mound too. They're looking to St. Paul for some help, so a lot of the good Saints pitchers are getting called up. Also, Zebby Matthews just got sent down as well, so he is back here in St. Paul for the time being. But that's some news there. We'll look at the series against the Omaha Storm Chasers here. And again, they went 3-3 in this series. They lost the first game 6-3, won the second game 4-3, won the third 4-1, had a prime opportunity to take a stranglehold in the series, but they lost the fourth game of the series 10-4 with an absolutely brutal and atrocious bullpen collapse there, letting up 6 runs in the 7th and 8th inning. I think 6th, 7th, and 8th innings, a 4-run 7th inning for Omaha, as their bats powered them to the 10-4 victory. The Game 5, not much better. Again, a little bit better on the pitching side for the Saints. They lost 4-0 in that one, as the bats just absolutely did not wake up in that game. 3 of their better hitters when it combined. This was, I think it was Culpepper, Sabato, and Wallner maybe, or it was Jenkins, Wallner, and Sabato's. 3 of those guys ended up going to combine 0 for 12 with 5 strikeouts in that one. So again, 3 of your better hitters on your team not getting a hit at all is unacceptable for trying to actually win games here. And they were unable to actually even get on base and get the bats going in that one. So that goes down as a loss in the books, 4-0. But Saints did bounce back in Game 6 of the series on Sunday, winning that one 4-2. Again, a 3-3 series tie, which is honestly good for the Saints when you remember the fact that they were outscored in this series 26-19. So they're outscored by 7 runs in this series, and they still came away with a 3-3 series tie. The Louisville Bats come to town here for a 6-game series starting tonight, July 4th. Not July 4th, August 4th. They will be here until August 9th on next Sunday. And the Saints do lead the season series against the Bats 11-4. Again, there are some weird rain delays and stuff like that in previous series. This is the final series of the year against the Bats. They do not play them again in 2026. But they will play each other at least for this last and final series here at CHS Field in St. Paul. Absolutely need to come away with a series win if they want to remain in the hunt. It would be great if you could win 5 games of this series, which again, they swept them in the last series. It was only a 4-game series, but they still swept them in the last one. So not outside of the realm of possibility, winning 5 games. If you could sweep them, that would be absolutely fantastic. But I want to see this team have at least 24 wins, or at least 23 wins in the second half here the next time we talk. And I think that would set them up a lot better, or I think that would actually set them up perfectly for making the playoffs as the second half champion here. But I do think that, again, like I said, that is possible. We'll keep you updated on each and every single game here against the Louisville Bats at CHS Field as the series goes along. That will actually do it for us here today for this weekly recap episode. Like I said, if you are a fan of the Saints, if you're a fan of just baseball in general, maybe you're a fan of the Twins, again, looking for content about the minor leagues, please leave a like and subscribe down below. We're trying to grow this into the best community in all of minor league baseball here. That being said, we'll see you tomorrow for a recap about tonight's game. Peace.